Here's how to take better photos or pictures of your miniatures.
Spiky bits.
To all the painters out there, we all have that one model we're especially proud of. We slave over that model for hours and get it looking exactly the way we want it. Then, of course, you want to share it with your friends on social media, right? Well, don't cut corners when you take pictures of your miniatures. There are actually a few things to look out for the next time you want to unveil your latest finished project. That isn't hard, but if you don't know, then you don't know. So here are a few pointers and different methods of how to capture all the details when you take photos or pictures of your miniatures. Years ago, Warhammer community gave us this infogram showing hobbyists how to capture their models in the right light and right angles. Here's what you'll need. Any modern iPhone or Android should be fine. This is what some people tend to neglect. Don't try to get the right angle by holding the model right next to the light bulb from the lamp on your desk. Clear a spot off and buy 2 cheap lamps. Set them on either side of the model. Flip the switch. You'll want to pick something that doesn't take away from the model. Don't snap a pic of the model with your dirty clothes on the floor in the background. Clear a section off of your desk and set a long sheet of white paper as the backdrop. Make sure your camera is in focus and don't be afraid to get up close and personal with your pictures. Really zoom in and capture the tiny details you threw in. If you're really trying to get professional, you can set up a photo box. A good one is the Limo Studio 16 by 16 tabletop photography studio lighting light tent kit in a box. The photo box creates a little bubble of studio, level lighting. You set up the walls of the box and place the light sources on either side. The light will still shine through and onto your model, but it won't be as harsh thanks to the material of the box. Remember, keep a sheet of neutrally colored cloth in the background so you're not taking away from the model. Once you've set everything up, just make sure your camera is in focus and start snapping all the angles of your masterpiece. If you don't feel like getting a light box or building something, you probably already have great background materials lying around. What are they? The boxes that your minis come in. Just look how dope this picture looks of an unpainted model. Here's how to do it. Tilt your phone clockwise to the 230 position. This gives the model a more dynamic and interesting pose. Then zooming in on the mini with the box art as a background gives a ton of depth. Plus the background will somewhat match what you're taking a photo of. So say you're always on the go and you don't really have a desk size space where you can set up a small studio. That's fine. You'll just have to think outside the box. Remember, a light source is key. Luckily, this awesome little hobby tool is relatively cheap on Amazon. And the best part is that it clamps over any phone or tablet to help keep the light right where you need it every time. The selfie ring light or SRL lighting tool is perfect to keep in your hobby bag or in your back pocket when you're walking around events. If you want to capture a model, just clip it around the camera of your phone, adjust the brightness setting that you need, and start snapping. While it's not as ideal as 2 light sources coming from different angles, it's definitely a huge help and better than taking a photo in ambient light. See just how much shadowing was eliminated by the light? You can actually see the full detail of coloring and wash on the plating and Terminator hood. Using this example of Gotrek that we've posted in the past innately, there's nothing wrong with this picture. It follows all the steps that we talked about above. However, Facebook has an algorithm set in place that sort of pulls out the main points of whatever photo you upload, zooming in on the detail. One thing that's always a great habit to get into is to grab a picture of a head and shoulder shot of the model. If you notice, that's how most of our cover photos on all of our articles are displayed. We get a close-up of whatever artwork we want to use, and it pulls the attention of the viewer. Next comes snapping a few other angles of your mini to show the full spectrum of detail. Slimming down the pictures that were uploaded, 4 seems to be the magic number here. You get the head and shoulder shot as the largest image to pop up on your timeline, as well as a few other important angles of the mini. The goal of all of this is to help do your finished model some added justice when you flex them online. Hopefully this tutorial on how to take better pictures of miniatures has helped you, and we look forward to seeing some of your favorite minis shared. What are your favorite and easy methods for how to take better photos and pictures of your miniatures? Let us know in the comments of our Facebook hobby group or our new Discord server. And make sure you enter the latest monthly giveaway for free today.